Khloé Kardashian shares current status of her relationship with Tristan Thompson. We're reconciling. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Khloé Kardashian is finally opening up about the current state of her relationship with Tristan Thompson, and it's not what many expected. The reality star recently sat down for a conversation on the SheMD podcast on May 7 and revealed how things really are between her and the father of her two children, True and Tatum. After all the ups and downs, betrayals, public scandals, and heartbreaks, Khloé says there's actually peace now between her and Tristan. Khloé, now 39, and NBA player Tristan, 33, have had one of the most public and rocky love stories in celebrity history. Their relationship has been through multiple breakups, betrayals, and reconciliations since they first got together in 2016. But today, their romance is long over, and what remains is a working partnership focused on raising their kids in a positive and healthy environment. While talking about her journey through motherhood and her experience with surrogacy for her son Tatum, Khloé made it clear that she didn't want anyone to twist her words or use them to tear down Tristan. She openly said that Tristan is a great dad, and no matter what happened between them in the past, he's very present and active in their children's lives. Khloé admitted that, yes, Tristan made serious mistakes in the past. And those mistakes caused a lot of pain, not just for her, but for their whole family. Despite that, she says the two of them have found a way to be on good terms and coexist peacefully. According to Khloé, they're not meant to be together romantically anymore, and she's accepted that. But when it comes to raising their kids, they're in sync, and she's truly thankful for that. In her own words, Khloé said, "He did make mistakes. He's the nicest guy and we get along so well now. We're not meant to be together, but he was meant to be the father of these kids. And we do get along so well, and I'm really grateful for that because my parents got along so well." This insight from Khloé shows how much growth and maturity she's brought to the situation. Instead of holding on to resentment or bitterness, she's chosen a path of healing and cooperation. She reflected on her own childhood and explained that she appreciated how well her own parents got along despite their divorce. That has clearly influenced how she handles her co-parenting relationship with Tristan. For her, it's all about the children and making sure they feel loved, safe, and supported by both parents, no matter what happened between the two adults. If you've followed their story, then you already know the timeline is complicated. Khloé and Tristan first got together in 2016. Everything seemed fine until the shocking revelation that Tristan had cheated on Khloé just days before she was due to give birth to their daughter, True. That betrayal alone would have been enough to end things for good, but somehow, Khloé found the strength to forgive him, and the two tried again. However, their relationship suffered another huge hit in 2019 when it was revealed that Tristan had gotten too close to Jordyn Woods, who was Kylie Jenner's best friend at the time. That scandal played out in front of the world, and once again, Khloé and Tristan parted ways. Despite it all, love seemed to find a way back, and they tried again to rebuild. But it didn't last. In December 2021, the world found out that Tristan had fathered a child with fitness model Marilee Nichols. This revelation came at the worst possible time, when Khloé and Tristan were secretly expecting their second child via a surrogate. The news shattered any hope of reconciliation. Khloé ended the relationship for good shortly before their son, Tatum, was born in August 2022. Since then, she has made it very clear that there is no going back. Despite pressure from fans and media speculation, Khloé has stood firm in her decision. She wants what's best for her children, but that doesn't include being romantically involved with Tristan again. During a past episode of The Kardashians, Tristan faced some tough questions from Khloé's older sister, Khloé Kardashian Barker. She didn't hold back and called him out for his actions and the hurt he caused. Instead of dodging accountability, Tristan owned up to his past. He said that he believes in taking responsibility when you mess up. He admitted to his failures and said it's up to him to have difficult conversations with his kids one day about the mistakes he made. "I'm a firm believer that if you make a mistake, you have to be accountable for it and stand on 2 feet. You do the crime, you gotta own it," Tristan said. He also explained that his goal now is to be a good example for his children. He wants to be the kind of father who is honest, reliable, and strong enough to admit when he's done wrong. He even told Khloé that when the time comes, he will be the one to talk to True about everything that happened. I always tell Khloé, when it comes to True and having that conversation, it's on me to have that conversation, because daddy failed you and mommy. Mommy didn't fail you, he said. That statement from Tristan shows that, at the very least, he understands the weight of his actions. He knows the importance of truth and accountability, especially when it comes to being a father. And Khloé, for her part, is willing to co-parent peacefully as long as he continues to be a good father and puts the kids first. While some fans still hope for a reunion, Khloé has been extremely clear that her romantic relationship with Tristan is over. She's focused on being a good mom, running her businesses, and building a peaceful life for herself and her kids. And although it hasn't been easy, she's found a way to move forward without holding on to anger. The journey from heartbreak to healing has been long for Khloé. But it's also been powerful. She's chosen to rise above the drama and keep her focus where it matters most, on her children. It's a choice that speaks volumes about her character. It would have been easy for her to shut Tristan out completely or let bitterness guide her decisions. But instead, she's kept things respectful and mature for the sake of her family. Now, Khloé and Tristan are in a place where they can speak kindly to one another, make parenting decisions together, and attend events for their children without drama. That level of peace wasn't achieved overnight. It took time, patience, and a lot of emotional work. But they're there now, and that matters. For many people watching from the outside, it might seem surprising. After all, how can someone go through so much betrayal and still be willing to work with the person who caused it? But Khloé has made it clear, it's not about forgetting the past. It's about choosing not to let the past control the present. She's doing it for her kids, for herself, and because she believes in building something better out of the broken pieces. It's easy to write people off when they hurt you. But it's harder, and much more powerful, to find a way to live peacefully alongside them. That's what Khloé and Tristan are doing now. They've turned a painful history into a working partnership, and that deserves recognition. Their story is still unfolding, but right now, the chapter they're in is one of peace, acceptance, and teamwork. And while Khloé has no plans of rekindling the flame, she has shown that love can still exist in different forms, even after the romance fades. Tristan, for his part, seems committed to being there for his children and making up for his past actions. Time will tell if he can truly stay on that path, but Khloé isn't waiting for him to change. She's already moved on, grown stronger, and is raising her children with strength and grace. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.